What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Your boy, just the educator, aka Sensei in the house, man. Oh my God, time.
What you leaving Saturday to go down there? You going down there Sunday morning?
Sunday morning, I'm gonna get up early, shoot out. I'm gonna take my son with me. I'm excited about that. Let him hang out,
Have some fun.
kick it. Yeah, I need to see if Exotic they bring out the club for that battle. So I should be able to bring him there too. Even though it's a club, but I don't know if that's a club.
Yeah,
I'm at the holler at Cable.
so how that came. I
Jay
tell you,
Rock, I'm not at Jay Rock here, man. Because he usually have his son when he go to events. I know he'll have his son
if
at
I do
like,
that with you, I'm going to get you the shoe or the J Rock, but
what's up, bro? How y'all doing out there, man? This is Ball 677. Coming to you live from the studio with a heavy heart on this thing. It's just my community, man. It's breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart what they doing to me, brother. I know it ain't gonna stop till these cops are gonna come. I want to see something better for my youngsters. If I do what I do, and try to reach them and try to put them in a good, positive mindset. But it's hard, man. It's hard. How am I supposed to care, man, when you gunning me down in the street? How you expect me to care?
you know what you got no else.
You know what? I don't believe in complaining. I'm one of those, what are you going to do about it? We can sit there and talk. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing for that young brother? They have no one. They have nothing. They have no hope. Man, I'm gonna let y'all listen to one of the greatest I can do. Shout out to my city. What's up? Thanks. DJ Action.
Huh.
What's up, world? How y'all doing out there, man? This is 16. That's the educator coming at you once again, live from the hot seat like we do every Thursday night, man. I got my man in the house. Truth. Give me my brother. I've been ground pounding, man. I've been working so hard, my man. So just shout out to my man, Truth, CEO. Makes it all happen. Shout out to my man, Charles, man. Producer behind the scenes. What's up, fellas? How y'all week been?
Maintain it, bro. Maintain it. It's another
You know, the
Man,
way
I
like,
days, bro. I mean, I'm right there at a point, man. I'm gonna try it. I can't even get emotional about it, man. It's I ain't never in my 37 years of life didn't have the words for something. You know, I ain't never in my all in. Let's don't get it twisted. Like I told some youngsters tonight, man. It ain't that I'm afraid, or the youngsters are afraid of the law, but I'm on small. You must know who to trust shit no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even much know who the fuck to trust no more. You know?
That's some sad shit, man. That's sad the motherfucker, man. You can't trust the people, all the people that supposed to protect you.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, do you ask yourself, say, man, I know the initial core. I can always remember as a boy, man. My grandfather ran with two cats, Mr. Red and Ray Boy. If Mr. Red came to pick my grandfather up, Ray Boy brought him home. If Ray Boy came to pick my grandfather was an old truck driver. And he got to the point where his eyes would fail him, so he didn't want to stay out with the fellas at the truck. Where I come from, the truck stop was the hangout for the older heads. And when the papa in one truck stop, I'll be back out. Don't burn nothing down or don't do nothing anyway. But I can remember as a boy, asking my grandpa, I said, man, Mr. Red and Ray Boy, the only friends you got. They're like, man, when you get to a point, he said, if you can get to where I'm at, you'll understand why my circle is what my circle is, man.
Exactly.
And I mean, but my grandfather was maybe had to be like 60 at the time when he gave us this knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And I'm at 37 and I'm peeping game right now, like.
That's the reason why the circle was small.
Yeah, I'm like, there was no new people. If you can understand, my grandfather's house, his kitchen was like this. When the trucks like to see his kitchen, his table was like this. Just sit at the table, look out his house was set up. You can see everything coming from that way, and look out the window, see everything coming that way. People would come pull up. Tell them I ain't here. I ain't here. I'm sleeping. I didn't tell them I ain't here. No one day my little cousin, Bam, he young. He go out there. He tell the old dude across the street. My papa said, tell you he ain't here. My papa said, oh, goddamn, y'all need to give these youngsters some game, man. Y'all this new food. My papa said to tell you here, but I say, man, I say this, and I mean, I absorbed so much knowledge from that man, and it's just like, sometimes I wish he was still here so I could ask him, man, when is this yet, man?
It was a different time, though. It was a different time.
I mean,
see, I'm old enough to remember that time you're talking about. Like, brother, I got a few years on you myself.
Yeah.
And I was a boy in that time that you talk about. But
you like my mama, baby brother age, so.
It was different for us back then. I mean, we had our, just don't get it. Police brutality has been around.
Yeah.
This is nothing new. Let me say that first. But it wasn't as broadcasted then. The advent of the advancement of technology, now it's all out there. Everything that happens is out there for the world to see. So what has happened is nothing's changed. It's just being exposed.
Yeah.
And so people are like, wow. And in a time where minds have changed, perspectives have changed. Remember, that was a time where certain things and you know, family pride and nobility and how you carried yourself and all that mattered back in that time. And you represented more than yourself. You represented your family. You didn't get pregnant at 13 because that dishonored your, even black folks, and if you did, they hid it and said the baby's blood
was for older family members.
You went away for a while.
Honestly, truly, you know, some of that, like, I'm all about accountability. You know, parenting is not an automatically given skill. You have to learn how to parent effectively. It's not easy. I say this as a parent of adult children who have had my own, you know, struggles with parenting. it's not an easy thing to do. And I know that I, in fact, have not always made the best decision as a parent. I know it in hindsight. At the time I was making the decision, I believed that I was making the best decision as a parent. So I understand that. And but these parents, the parents of today are from a different time than we're from. Thus the children are different than we were. Thus the world we have today.
But Fred, I sit and I look at it. And it's not a disagreement, but it's like I'm lost because I passed through home. I used to love to go back home. I would love to go to Louisiana, man, go get me some good food. So I called my cousin. I said, hey, man, I'm going to slide through. I can't stay long. I thought my cousin was still staying in Lake Charles. Hey, no, you went too far. I ain't in Lake Charles no more. I'm in West Lake. But really saucy. He'd moved about, and I can remember, and Charles, you probably as Charles is to tell you, I come from a town where the neighborhood, we dealt with the police, but we didn't deal with the police. What I mean by that, the neighborhood pretty much put the neighborhood police itself. Like, say this, if somebody's house got broken, we didn't have all those cameras. You had that old man like my grandfather. He'll be to hit my uncle.
That's that boy from down
there. That Fondo boy, he was the only person I seen came from down that street.
Yeah.
Because that was our surveillance cameras big. Then you had the cat that was like your age, like would be the 20 to 25 age. They took care of it. Say, man, I dare you breaking in this shallow house. So you know what I'm saying? And if we had a disagreement in the hood, we came from here.
Yeah. I can remember that too.
If you lost,
man, he bought a shooting.
If you lost, you lost, man.
They ain't even standing in the square now.
I don't even think these boys know how to ball a fist,
man.
I really didn't know how to ball a fist.
No, they don't.
No,
Don't want to take no
It's a different time. It's a different time, man. Our only dad is in jail. See, this generation that's men now are a product of a generation that more than 50% of the black males were in prison between 18 and 35. What, 70, 80% of us? I was one. That again drives my passion about this barber industry, because I was able to rise up from that. And I didn't have to fight the streets no more. I didn't have to worry about sitting across from somebody rejecting me at a job interview because I've been to prison, even though I'm willing and able to work. But the only work that you're willing to give me is to put a broom in my hand or make me go unload a truck because I've been to prison. I was fortunate though. When I was released, I actually had a pretty decent job, but it's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, but anything be the blanket.
Oh yeah, man. When I got out here, see, you got to be willing to sacrifice. When I was released, the company that hired me, okay, I didn't have a car. I'm 3 weeks out of prison. I don't have a car. This company is 5 miles from my dad's house, and all they actually had was second shift, 3 to 11. At 3 o'clock, everybody at the house gone. They at work, so I got 105 miles from Murphy to Wiley to get to Sandy to get on this machine, and I did that. 5 miles straight shot. I was telling my little sister I was up there when I was up there for my dad's funeral. She didn't know that. She was still in school, young girl back then. We talking about 20. Oh my God! I'm thankful that it's been so long. I have to think about it. But we're talking about 1996 when I was released from prison, April 30th, 1996. So it's been 20 years. And in that 20 years, by July of 97, that first year I worked, but that second year, man, I'm Marvin Cotton. Wow, let's do it. These clippers, this the key. It's gonna get me there. I know it's gonna get me there. I know it. I believe it. I feel it in my soul, and I'm gonna take it. And here I am today. And I believe that anybody out there who believes in something, it doesn't have to be bold, it doesn't have to be styling. Whatever you believe in, whatever passion that drives you, that fuels you, if you feed that passion, if you actually believe beyond what you see, what do I mean by that? We allow circumstance that we see to make us afraid to move in the direction that our spirit or our passion is telling us to go. So we never manifest our true destiny. And we allow distractions placed in front of us, like Pokemon and Candy Crush and all that bullshit. Distractions. I can run over somebody playing Pokemon Drive. What earthly good? And look at how much money these companies spend on developing this stuff and the money that they generate by offering it to the general public.
And next time you talk about my mom would say a lady, said the lady had to be well into her 60s. She said a lady walking around the store. She said, "Man, can I help you?" That's yesterday. Said the lady told her, the lady had a phone there, and she said, the lady told her she was in there trying to find Pokemon.
Yeah. It's crazy. Man, these people are looking for, man. DC, one of our customers in the shop, his son, finna get his hair cut. He walking across the street. She say, "Man, you better get chased." He said, "You trying to chase a Pokemon?
So that shit is really like that.
I don't even. There's not enough time in the day.
No, I got too much
kind of stuff.
I got too much shit I got to
Man, I've been ground pounding all week. Man, trying to get the word out. I tell you what I'm gonna do. Man. We're gonna change the time. I'm gonna give them some fire to listen to, and we're gonna come back, man, and we're gonna let y'all know what's going on in the industry.
Yeah, all right. After that, we'll freestyle after that. What kind of juice I got?
46. That's it.
Everything we lost from the South,
Man, man, say no. I got a shout out our girl. Man, just my thoughts and prayers to her family. How did you pronounce it? Was it Kimber? She said, how did you pronounce her name?
Kimber.
Yeah, that's not a read. Read.
Man, I only met her that one time. I was up here one time on a Friday. That's the only time I ever met her. I didn't know her personally. A friend of her in Facebook. But
Cool.
and you know, that happened when I was back and forth on the road with my dad in this situation. So I just kind of picked up, the word secondhand. I didn't even realize that was the cat from the show.
Yeah.
There's no snake in your eyes. That's just hurt me like this.
That cat, man, come on, man. Y'all know, everybody knew that cat was a snake. Anybody that can pick up our spirits was a snake the first time you met him. That's just me. I carry that spirit of something. You work in a snake. The world's a snake pit.
Exactly.
So I get it.
I can't control who she is. You don't need each other.
I got you. I just hate to see that from my little sister.
Yeah.
They fall short of cats like this here, try to, see the good in the individual who turn around and
trying to use penitentiary game, nigga. Thinking the mouthpiece is goddamn supreme, keep a motherfucker at bay. Like, you ain't that shit
on the net for so long, man.
You know
what?
what?
In the material world.
I had a student instructor who used to tell him all the time. When I came across a cat like that in school or school, I'd tell him straight, listen, man, bullshit, I'm gonna get you so far in life. When the rubber meets the road, what you gonna do? Because the rubber is eventually gonna meet the road. And
I never knew what my grandfather knew about it.
The rubber's gonna meet the road.
I know now.
What are you gonna do?
Because you can bullshit, but then when you ain't got nobody to bullshit, and can't nobody
come time to show it.
Yeah.
You done talked up on it. You done talked up on a good fight. Last time to show. What you gonna do? You know. When the rubber meets the road.
Exactly. What the fuck are you gonna do? Man, that shit, man. For real. Yeah. It's fucked up, man, but I gotta learn the lesson. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, sister? I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna be show the teacher will still be up.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything okay, huh? Everything okay, huh? Okay, I got you. I'll call you right when I get through the station. All right. That was Reed's sister right there.
So check it out, man. I got the breakfast club, man. They're gonna feed our kids breakfast back to school that day. Got a cat that's gonna have me some music playing. I shot good a text, man, to try to get her to come show her face, man, so we can show the police in the community working together. She never responded. I did, I cut for her at that school one time. I did it for other folks.
Yeah.
I really feel like I take it as I really take it. I feel some type of way she don't turn the favor. I won't worry about it, but she not worry about me no more.
I got you. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you.
And I was gonna get her and a couple more cops that I know personally.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, come to my event, show your face, take some pictures, do something with the community. But I'm telling you, I'm working on. I'm starting.
Man, last thing they want is them niggas in the South Side to go start hitting haywire.
Shit, north side all around the goddamn city, man.
I'm saying, what can I tell you? We got 15 seconds. I said, I can't hear.
Nah, it's a good.
Oh man, I was turn it off. The way that we came in. What's up, people? We're back on the hot seat, man.
You need to let that play know in the background.
Yeah, I know, huh? That's what I'm thinking, man. So what's up, industry, man? It's your boy Success the Educator, man. Coming at you, man. We've been pounding the streets all week, man, trying to keep y'all informed on what's going on in the industry. So let me get you up to date on what it is, man. You can hit me up right now on the lines if you want to chime in, man. If you want to get your spiel out, hit me up right now. 281-667-8005. 281-667-8005. Hit your boy up. Let's talk about it. Coming up, man, this weekend, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Yours truly, man, Success the Educator, man. Choose Multicultural Half Fan Expo, man. Lake Charles Civic Center. Doors open 10 a.m. All right, 2-day event. Let's see, exhibits, entertainment, classes. Yours truly, Success, man. I will be taking the main stage at 12 o'clock on Sunday, man, to perform my presentation of straight race execution. Techniques to make your use of the straight race easy and efficient. So come on out, check that out. I guarantee you I will have some information in there that will make your use of the straight race easy and effective. All right? Choose Multicultural Half Fan. July 31st. I'm excited about this one, man. My own hometown, Houston, Texas. Exotics Hair Battle, Toy Sneaker Battle.
I'm ready for that one, man.
You ready for that one?
I'm ready for that one.
I'm excited about that one too, man.
I'm ready for that one. I'm so
You know, it's going to be a set of live entertainers performing at the battle.
Yeah.
Our battle's going on, man. Did you realize we had that much Houston heat? Matter of fact, I got your lineup right here.
Oh, you got
I got your
lineup?
lineup for the show. That's right. That's right. Let me pull it up. Live Houston Heat Entertainment. Matter of fact, I'll let you listen to some of it. I'll let you listen to some of the entertainment that's going to be at the show here at Exotic. Man, my city, biggest toy in our industry. You got to get excited about that.
Got to.
You know, I commend the guys here in my city that's working, man, that's trying to, do some stuff with this here. I do. I commend you guys. And I'm always willing and ready to work with any of you right here too in my own city. I mean that genuinely sincerely. You reach out to me, you can catch me at Midtown Barbershop. And I pass my card out all the time. I believe in exchanging energy with anybody in this industry as long as the energy is going to translate to positive for this industry. So I'm here. No personal feelings as far as I'm concerned. It's all business. It's all industry related with me. And this exotics tour, I believe in what these cats doing. I've had the opportunity to witness their seminar. And so I know that these guys going to bring knowledge that you can take back to your chair and be better for it. Kenny alone worth the ticket. Kenny alone is worth the ticket. I'm anxious to see this boy Danny. I've been wanting to meet this cat. I'm anxious to see this cat down there more. He's out of Jersey. This cat got I want to say 3 locations. Success. Shout out Dan Amarin. If I'm pronouncing his name right, he's on the team, on the lineup. Lisa, Lisa, the lady boy, she's gonna be a panelist.
I met her Sunday in San Antonio.
She's gonna be a panelist. Lisa, man, shout out to Lisa, man. Big things from a female. I mean, she's getting out there holding on, man. Showing these boys, man, these females can do it too, man. Hey, get on your game, man, because Lisa's out there, bro, and she's ripping our industry up. So shout out, man, to everybody out here that's doing it. And so the message I try to get them out of brothers in the industry is, if you want to achieve or attain a certain status or level of status, it's important for you to surround yourself with individuals that are like-minded and that are achieving those things. Slim Thug on his last project with his John Osteen intro said it best. Chickens walk with chickens. You want to soar with eagles, you got to rise up above it and soar with the eagles. You got to get out of your closed-mindedness of, I'm good. There's a whole world outside of your chair. But the success of the chair varies, my little brother. Y'all like that?
It's you check it out. I won't even give it like I got no concern about it. It just sounds good in the pain. It just is when you be your mind be riding and thinking. Your mind be riding and thinking, you be like, yo, that sound loud. Let me just hear how that sound.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna let you and I continue to talk about the battle in our classes are exotics barber.
Man, tell us about the heat that's coming though, man. Tell us about the live performance.
I'm putting it up for you now.
I'm
putting it up for you now while I continue to tell you about the battle. We still have the let me see. I gotta find my email.
Oh, the song out.
Yeah, the song is playing.
Yeah, I turned it on. We got a cat, Osmosis. We got a cat right in Houston, Osmosis, man. I'm digging this little brother sound. Let's see. I'll get it queued up.
So it's like about 10 performers or something.
It's gonna be 9.
9.
It's gonna be 9 performers. I got the performance. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm only gonna give you Osmosis because I don't even know if I was supposed to drop this list.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Curtis, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But, I like this boy. He H-Style Flavor to give him some love. I noticed that the artists here, they all have roots in Houston. The artists that are at the show, so I'm really digging that about this exotic show. You know what I'm saying? They come to our city, man, and they doing this thing. They letting some boys get on, including myself. I'm in the barber industry. These boys let me work with the hottest show in the industry. I mean, come on, bro. You gotta appreciate that. And it's about me lining myself up with like-minded people. And so I can appreciate it. And I can grind upon it. I can do the grunt work. I can work, I can sweep the basement. I'm that dude. I'm that guy. Even though I am dual licensed instructor in the state of Texas. I come from that nothing. They say started from the bottom of the hill. Yeah. How you feeling this boy Osmosis?
You gotta understand, Curtis tied with Diddy, so
you know, you know, I was reading about him on the Cats on Entertainment that's coming, and all these cats got Houston roots, man. You know. I give you one more, man. I give you one more. We got 9 coming. I give you one more.
There's so much talent out here that this music industry is fucking over and ain't letting.
But what I noticed with the problem with Houston is, what is the outlet for the Houston talent now?
Right here.
What I mean, exactly.
They don't know it.
You know, to be honest with you, I'm just glad to hear some music. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody and they grind, man, but it's like when I hear the rappers now, they all sound the same.
No substance like Face.
So, you know, that being said, we got a couple of rappers on the list too. So I gave you R&B. I'm gonna let this one play out, man, because I actually like this cut, my brother. I really dig this song. But we got a couple other rappers as well. We got some R&B. Oh man, they got a cat, a singer, man, Santiago. I like that boy flavor too, man. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, man. These boys put together a real live show to bring you some. All right, so battle Sunday, July 31st. Hit your boy up. 281-667-8005. Tickets you can get from Brashays.
Or you can 713-517-189-0.
713-587-517.
The education tickets going fast. I think you got like 3 of them left.
Man, look, I got people committed, man. J-Rock spoke. I'm talking too much. Okay, you got 3 left.
I got 3 left.
I may call you for yours because I got people. You right? And it's limited seat on education. This is going to. This show is going to sell out precinct.
Oh boy, come say, man, get in.
This battle in this show is going to sell out precinct. I had a boy call me from the House of Brown say, man, give me 10. I want 10 tickets. You know, shout out to Polk out of the House of Brown. House of Brown will be in the house for Exotic Battle. He coming to the classes too. One of my old students. You know, shout out to my boy Big G. South Park Sunnyside, man, world class cuts. World class cuts gonna be in the house.
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm telling you, man,
it's live. The class is 9 a.m.
that you never experienced.
Class is 9 a.m.
I ain't never
I promise you, this will be something live you would go to, just to go see the culture.
Yeah.
Just go see how these boys. This they all-star. This is they Pro Bowl, man.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to check it out.
These boys.
Yeah, not to mention the cutting. Yeah.
Cutting the sneakers.
That's live.
The whole thing.
It's live. I mean,
I remember the first year with them boys that started when they first come out to some of the places. But a lot of people say with them, lighting is important to them.
Yeah,
definitely.
So
boys gonna have their
a lot of times when you put like before when I come to watch this shit, you better come ready. Them boys got their lights over there, like for real.
You gotta, cutting hair light is important.
Man, they had that boy.
Oh man, that boy Kenny showed me something so live. I was judging a contest with him last year. The other one, Kenny was in town, man, helping us. Shout out to Kenny Duncan, man. I appreciate
Kenny, you crazy as hell.
I appreciate all you do for our industry, my brother.
Kenny posted the police pull Kenny up. I say, what the hell the police pulled Kenny square ass over?
Say, man, I love that dude.
Why the hell his customer pulled him over to get a haircut? Because Kenny, he's so busy.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit, go pull up.
You know what?
Go pull over his face. The dude pulled him over and say, y'all will never believe about this. If he going out, maybe you think there's some drama going on. He said, you never believe why this damn cop to pull me over. So he tells the cop put his head in the wood. He say, tell me why you pulled me over. Oh, I need a haircut. He won't ask his father. You gotta go pull up on his face. That shit is hilarious, baby. That's
man.
Cool cat,
man. Let me tell y'all cats out here. Let me tell everybody something out here in this industry, man. Kenny Duncan is the model of what you want to be as a professional barber. He epitomizes everything that is good about our industry, from community service to flat out professionalism and presentation and just everything about this brother, man. It's positive love and energy, genuine that this cat gives off, man. And so, brother, thank you for all that I've been able to get off the energy that you flow. You know, when I've been in your presence, man, it's important. It's important.
And what's killing with his boy? Where his level at? Where his level at? This dude is like, he like the Jordan guy, dog. And he humble.
Say, man, but look, you know what you gotta know about these cats? These cats grounded, man.
Yeah, he grounded, super grounded.
Guess who called me today?
Oh,
Glenn Jackson.
Oh, Glenn Jackson. Glenn
South. Boy, what's up, Glenn? Gotta shout at Glenn.
Got some cats out here.
What's up, Glenn?
Like you
man,
Glenn
called me for the, hey, listen, Don, let me tell you something, my brother. Let me tell you something right now. When I talk to you brothers like I do in this barber industry, you gotta feel where I'm coming from. Right now, in my own personal life, okay, I don't remember the last time I've had to struggle this hard. When I say that, I mean financially. Okay, it's been a while. I've been secure for some time as a barber, but I've transitioned, and so anytime there's a transition, there's a financial wave. So I'm in that wave, and it was anticipated, the transition of walking into a shop with zero clientele and starting over. This was January, okay, for me. So now we're in July. Let me tell you, this industry, even though I'm in the hardest struggle that I've been in my life in 20 years, I am the happiest and freest I've ever been in my life because of where I am in my career. And doors are opening. That, see, the money is not the focus for me. And that's what I try to get these brothers to understand. And that's what I mean by distractions of circumstances that you can see. You have to believe beyond that circumstance that what you're doing and what you're feeding your energy into is going to manifest that destiny that's planned for you and unlock those dreams that you have. I know that. And so that's why I'm able to operate in that capacity. Straight razor execution. This Sunday, 12 o'clock, Lake Charles, Louisiana. I'm coming out hard, like 8 Ball and MJG. I'm flexing that straight razor.
This was supposed to be. That was supposed to be.
Man.
I tell boys, the barbershop is so important. The barbershop is so important to our community. And right now, so many of them on each block. A lot of people understand the barbershop is going to get our community back together.
It can, but I need my barbers to get themselves back together first.
I understand, but you gotta understand, fair. This didn't get like this overnight, bro.
No, I didn't.
It didn't get like this overnight. This didn't get like this overnight. So it's gonna be some hiccups, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be some hiccups, and I see some boys coming aboard, some kids that's on some solid. But I understand, man, there's so many people in Houston, man. Let's just say this, if Houston had, let's just say this, if they had 5,000 barbers in Houston, which are licensed barbers anyway, which I doubt seriously we have.
I have to look at the number. Let me see.
Even if we had 5,000 barbers in Houston, you do the calculations with the 5,000 to damn near with the 4 million people that's here.
Over there.
Over there, man, everybody's still gonna eat. So don't look at this shit as no competition, man.
I don't look at shit as
I don't look at nothing as no competition.
You can't compete.
Because you can't do it like me.
Well, here's the thing about it. And I'm going to put another song behind us, man, to let it know. But here's the thing about barbering. We all could have. What do you bring?
What do you bring?
See, so, you know, it's not a competition. Your client comes to you for something that you do, that only you do. Now, there are shop clients and there's your clients. Those shop clients are, let me introduce you to Little Trouble. We got Little Trouble. Let me see. Let's get his bio. He's going to be in the house for Exotics, man. Little Trouble, Terrence McAdams, born and raised in Texas, producer, songwriter, attended University of Houston. All these boys got Houston roots. All these boys got Houston roots. Got some rap coming.
Talk about something already. Okay.
Oh, we gotta go just to get these boys
Yeah.
on with their music.
Like,
Like,
for real, like.
Man, I'm so tired of hearing that same screaming and hollering and not saying nothing, talking about your
The money,
jeans and your belt and your
drugs and
Yeah,
shit.
man.
I'm
I'm
so
so
sick
sick
of
of
the
that.
guy
that.
that see face called him out the other day,
Yeah.
facing the chair, he's spinning,
I think he was gonna be on freeway
Man.
shit.
and he's spinning, saying, man, y'all need to give me some substance. Give me some shit we can talk about.
Come
We
on.
don't want to hear about y'all ass being in the mall. We don't want to hear about
Yeah,
y'all
shit,
fucking
man.
up women. Give us some substance, some shit that we can
Man.
relate to. Face said, don't
The
make me
realest
come
out
show
of Houston, man.
don't make me come show y'all how it's
He
done.
was talking about to show y'all how to do it.
He's still showing.
Don't make me come show y'all how it's done.
He been showing him how to do that last
Man, what this young man talking about something?
Yeah. And we don't never hear
Yeah,
shit
trouble.
like this, man. And that's what pisses me off.
When you
like,
gonna hear
well,
Mid Exotics, baby,
But that's
down.
why we got our own station, bro.
Yeah,
And we can play with what we play over here.
yeah. And the people can hear what they need to hear. If they need to hear this.
Lil Trouble. Lil Trouble.
Do you know the music?
Terrence McAdams. Lil Trouble. Born and raised in Texas. Went to the University of Houston.
The music
Shout out Lil Trouble.
in the
I'm digging you, little
barbershop, bro. The music in the barbershop. You know, when we was on our black people was in college, when back in our Huxtable days, and
Yeah.
but the music was playing self-destruction.
Yeah.
You had unity. You had, you know what I'm saying? Now,
Queen Latifah came out with, UNITY.
well, it was, you know what I'm saying? Eric B. and Rakim had some
Boys,
substance.
remember everybody had those deals.
African,
African
Chuck
thing,
D, Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think about it. It was
Look at this boy line just saying.
UNITY, man.
you feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
We gotta stop. We gotta hold these cats accountable.
The barbershop.
Man.
What happened in the barbershop? D-boys start trying to claim their
Bro,
money
that's
up.
why I'm on some what are you doing, man?
You feel what
So
I'm saying?
what I'm doing, let me let you boys in on what I'm really working on, my passion project. Okay, I've made mention of it before, but the wheels have begun to roll. I'm now working on my certificate of formation for my nonprofit organization. I'm going to name it the Winfred Brent Foundation. And Winfred and Brent are my two older brothers that have passed on, and ironically, both of them cut half. You know, either one of them never became a licensed barber because they both died at 19. So, you know, but they were both that guy that started cutting hair at 11, 12.
Cutting on each other.
You know, at home,
Or cutting the hood.
cutting himself. Yeah, and then eventually, you know, and then us, of course. And so, you know, I just always see me and myself as having, let me see.
That's what makes them look like about the jail. She gonna tell.
See, y'all just making some songs that they don't want you to hear.
Okay. See, I hadn't listened to it this far. I hadn't listened to it this far.
Let it ride.
Yeah, just let it ride, bro. You good. You ain't gotta look for those. Let it ride.
I'm trying to see what's up.
Wow.
Follow the Lil Trouble TLC on SoundCloud. SoundCloud, man. SoundCloud. Lil Trouble TLC.
I just downloaded SoundCloud today. The other day too.
I'm feeling this boy.
Yeah. He told some 2 songs. He 2 and he better 100. I bet 1,000. I mean, what's it?
All right, man. Shout out, Curtis. I see
That's
that.
what I said. We police the police, will they increase the fees?
Yeah.
Well, you can catch Lil Trouble, man. You can catch him at Exotic Barber and Snicker Battle. July 31st, Club Blues, man. Doors open at 4 p.m. Get it support for the tickets.
Like gonna be all the way.
I can guarantee you, man, this battle's gonna sell out pre-sale. Don't take your chances at the door.
Don't tell you this. You got.
Take your chances.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got the few tickets I got left. I'm gonna hit Curtis tomorrow to give me some more, and I might just price gouge. I'm sorry. I mean, because I know it can happen. I know it can happen. If you want to get in there that bad, give me that 50, man. Curtis know the play.
This one of them events that sell itself.
It's selling
It's selling
itself.
itself. You just got to
buying
buy
10 and tick. What you think they doing?
Yeah, that's what they doing. They ain't sitting on them. They gonna sit on them. They gonna sit on them. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
this
looking
gonna
forward
sell
to it, man.
Well, probably got them ticket sold already, man.
I'm feeling this boy here, man.
For sure. Huh.
Huh. You have to give me a SoundCloud. I don't even have a SoundCloud.
I just downloaded the shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with Buddy. You're in trouble. Boy,
I'm looking for Petey.
you damn like a motherfucker.
It's L-I-L trouble.
L-I-L trouble. T-O-C. T period O period.
Hold on, spell it again.
L-I-L space capital T R-O-U-B-L-E capital T trouble. And then T capital T period capital O period capital C. Come on, man. That boy this new. This couple weeks out. Cause he got this, yeah. Okay. Man, see, that's, man, my heart broke, man. My heart is broke. My heart crying for my little brothers, man. I was surprised why it's almost things out there. All right, little trouble. So that's 2 of the 9 that we get. I gave you osmosis, I gave you little trouble.
2, I see about 3. There's little trouble.
Little trouble, TOC. So I'll see you the link. That's what I'll do. I like that. That'll settle that. All right. So let's check out Santiago. So because we're gonna have my Latino brothers in the house, man. Let's check out Santiago. The name tells me I'm not trying to sound racist, but I can dig music. This boy's a guitarist. I like him already. Santiago.
What you call them? Artists.
Santiago.
What music make me up? Huh? He's not on the live music group, is he?
Nah.
Oh.
Santiago. Santiago Reyna is an inspiring singer-songwriter who was originally from Houston, Texas. Moved to Jackson, Tennessee, a very early age. Right. So he's from Houston, moved to Jackson. So yeah, I can dig this. I can rock this. Okay. Man, Santiago, I'm digging this, bro. Okay.
So,
Because he playing that, that's music. He's a guitar. Music makes it. He makes me so talking a few things on the guitar. He wrote his first song. Okay. Yeah. It's guitars. 2005, 2014, he's been writing perfecting his style. Since then, he has been sharing his music with the public as much as he can. Okay, so we've been on the scene. We've been working at about 10 years, 11 years. See, that's another thing I like about his albums, is the verbs.
Oh, yeah.
The verses. You see, last year in Dallas at the Exotics Mega Fest battle, there's a cat from China. He actually flew from China. He was doing a documentary on the barber industry. He flew from China to perform, to get footage at the Exotics battle. I think that's cool.
I know you
That's how
boys,
big this thing is.
the sidebar, I know you boys in the industry. Do y'all see this Dr. Philly and shit?
Oh, yeah, that is.
Dr. Feeling. Let me look up.
It's
I was
almost
on
like, it's
Facebook.
almost like some chocolate almost. It's almost like that chocolate.
Fibers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
they're doing. I theater art. I mean, it make you look good on camera.
But I mean, I would say you
Make
put
you
that
look good on
He
camera.
caught in the rain though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you
No,
know,
but it has its uses.
just for, I guess, if you just took a
Exactly.
photo
I
shoot
mean,
or something.
okay. Movie set work, from what I understand,
Yeah.
pretty good to us. Kenny himself did your boy in Creed. With Michael B. Jordan, and that Michael B. Jordan in Creed.
Yeah.
Kenny worked that set, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so opportunities, man, opportunities for us in this industry. That sounds like some old Phil Collins right there. See, I can listen to this. I can. Santiago. All right, Santiago. So, I mean, Exotic Ball Battle. Sunday, July 31st, seminar, 9 a.m. Shades. Give me the guest address.
11902 South Yes. Make sure you type in South Yes. Because if you put in 11902 Yes, it's gonna
We're
put
gonna put you
you
on
all
the
over
west side.
Gonna put y'all over the Balboa City Mall.
11902
Put South
South Gessner. 11902 South Gessner. Be sure to put South Gessner in your GPS. Gessner between West Bedford and West Airport. 9 a.m. Class will start on time. Great lineup of educators. Tickets, $60 for the seminar, $25 for the battle. 4 p.m. Clubs, grooves, $25 pre-sale. Do not take your chances on trying to get in at the door. This show is gonna be stupid. It's gonna be off the hinges, man. I already know it. Cause what's the capacity of groups? I've never
probably,
been in.
I think Groove is probably 1,000.
See, yeah,
Empty.
Yeah, I was thinking.
yeah, y'all better get y'all hands on some
About
tickets.
800.
You better get your hands on some tickets. Cause yeah, you better get your hands on the tickets. Cause yeah. All right. September 4th, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Battle for the Crown Barber Battle. Entertainment, education, barber battles. Education classes starting at 12 noon. Competition starting at 5 p.m. At 3 p.m., they got a treat for you. Little Nate and the Zydeco Big Time. All this will be going down at the Lake Charles Civic Center in the exhibition hall, 900 Lakeshore Drive. But before this show, remember, this weekend, right? This weekend, this Sunday and Monday, 2 days, choose Multicultural Half Fan Expo. If I'm not mistaken, this is 16th annual choose. So I expect a nice show. What I understand, that's pretty much the show of that area.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the Exotics of Louisiana. So Exotics just takes their show on the road. And it's barber gear. Choose is going to be barber and beauty.
Yeah,
now Exotics has beauty as well. Exotics does have some beauty mixed up. I know that your stylists out there will really benefit from the clip over comb class that Kenny's going to do. The stylist will benefit from that because stylist, what that class is going to teach you is a clip over comb technique that's going to help you on that blending when you're working in that neighborhood. That's where a lot of women struggle. When they shear cut, they use horizontal lines and they use low elevations and they struggle with getting that weight out of that. Kenny's going to break down to you how to manipulate that elevation, how to change the angle of those cutting lines. See, because cutting hair boils down to 3 main factors: angles, elevations, and cutting lines. You're talking about straight hair. I don't curly hair. Curly hair is cut mainly with guards and freehand, but you can use your clip over comb technique in some areas with your curly hair, depending on what you're doing. But for your straight hair is all angles, elevations, and cutting lines. And the changing of that angle, changing of the elevation, changing of that cutting line changes the result of how the hair is going to look after it's cut.
Mhm.
There are science applied to those angles, elevation, and cutting lines. For example, horizontal is parallel to the floor side by side, side to side, right? If I use a horizontal cutting line, which means if my shears are angled horizontally and I cut the hair, the effect it's going to give me is that it's going to leave weight at that cut. Now, vertical cutting line, which of course is up and down, parallel to the horizon, all right? If I use a vertical cutting line, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to remove weight and create layers of that cut. Simple science.
So you say, repeat that
Let me
again.
repeat it for you.
Repeat it.
Okay.
You want to around make sure we're going to start cutting hair.
No, I'm serious. It really works like this. I'm quoting the latest Standard Professional Barber. The book that is used is the Standard Barbering book, and you can read it. Don't take my word for it. Go see for yourself. In fact, go get a mannequin and try it. Try it on a person if you like. I guarantee you it'll work. I'll show you. Horizontal is parallel to the floor, right, side to side. Okay. Cutting lines are either horizontal, vertical. My fingers are representing my sheet. They're either horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. Got it? Every time I change it, it's going to change the effect of how the hair looks once I cut it. If I cut it horizontally, at the end of that cut, I'm going to create weight. However, if I cut it vertically, it's going to do the opposite. It's going to remove weight and it's going to create a layered effect. All right? Simple science. It really works that way. Why? Because it's working with the head, and when you're working vertical, you're working up. You're elevated. You're elevated. Elevation is as you begin to lift the hair up from its natural fall position. Anytime you elevate the hair, okay, anytime you elevate the hair, you begin to create a layered effect in the cut.
Mm-hmm.
If you never elevate the hair, if you cut it blunt, if you cut it at that 0 degree angle, you're gonna have a blunt weight line at the perimeter. The higher you elevate that hair, the more that layer is gonna progress. The lower you cut that elevation, the more weight you're still gonna have left at your perimeter, but you will get a layered effect at your end.
Mm-hmm.
And it works the same on short or long hair. If you're close to the head, you work those same angles the same way on men's hair, and you get the same effects. Your angle, your elevation, and your cutting line is going to dictate your effect.
Okay.
That's simple. It really is that. It's that simple. It really works that way. But most barbers,
They ain't never cut hair, can just go.
those are the best students because they know they need to learn.
Tell you the truth.
The ones that, see, most barbers are artistic and they taught themselves. They're self-trained. And so when they go into school's only 1,500 hours long, which is not a long time. It sounds like it's really not. It's only long enough to get some basic knowledge. But they go in with the mindset that they already know.
It becomes boring.
And they block, no, what I'm saying is they block the learning. They block, they get most of them, not all, but most of them, in my experience of working as an educator, that come in, especially when they're pretty good. So they know how to get what they want, okay? They know how to get from A to Z. They know how to make that haircut look flawless. But they don't understand the science that they use to get there. They just know that they taught themselves how to manipulate these shears, clippers, and their fingers to get that result. You got it? And so, they never think about it. They don't need the science. Before a cat who doesn't know.
It's like old boy that was on drumline. Old boy.
There you go.
He could play.
Same thing. Same thing. There you go.
He couldn't read
There you go.
music.
Same thing. There you go.
Exactly.
They
That was
same
like the
deal.
same thing.
Same deal.
How my grandmother taught us how to drive a truck. And I had to go to one of the companies I went to truck driving school for it, but I went by the sound of the engine. If you ever just pay attention to the truck, they're like,
Man, when you and I'm just breaking ice with the science. See, I'm focused on the science of it. For example, when you
Right
figure shit
beside
cutting
you.
long hair, when you cut women's hair, you know your section to get control, and then you subsection. Sections of parts, subsections of party. Okay, you got me? Sections of parts. You see the 4 big quadrants, those are parts, right? And then you'll see them make a little small parting to make that subsection, right? To cut, wherever they working it on the head. Okay, well, guess what? The thinner that parting, the more precise that cut is going to be. So it really works that way. You know, don't ask me how. The book says it. When you try it, it works.
The smaller
It's the
you
science.
get, the more
There you go.
fine and
The more-
detail.
there you go.
So small you break something
There
down.
you go.
I mean, that's
There you go. That's how it works. That's the simple sciences that make this industry easy. That's what I like to focus on, and that's what made me effective as it is as an educator. That's what made my passing rating what it is. That's what made my students love me the way that they do. And so I plan on continuing to give that type of energy to this industry. I'm just going to do it on my own terms. You know, I appreciated the opportunity to work in a Barbara College for the people that I work for, but, you know, I didn't get into this. I just,
You want Georgia?
I can't, I'm not okay with a glass ceiling.
I got
I can't work for anybody. Now, know this.
you.
Know this. If you see me working in a Barbara College full time, talking about Mr. Know this.
getting paid some coin.
Oh my, I dare jigger. I done jiggered them boys. I done made history. They're gonna have to guarantee me.
They're the break the bank.
What? Like never before. First time in history. I mean that. I'm telling you God love. High fives. High fives. I'm not, yeah. I'm 4 quarter fives I'm talking about. Yeah. That's where it started. He talked to me. Yeah, I don't care how you feel about you. Oh, y'all might be saying, oh, he crazy. I am crazy.
If you don't want it for yourself,
I know my value. That's how crazy I am. I know my value. I know what I bring to this industry. And I know exactly what I'm going to accomplish for myself. So I don't need you to do it for me.
So don't that piss you off though, the way you know your value and somebody else.
Oh, people will be mad.
Like, how the fuck you know? Just because you don't think about yourself like that don't mean that.
I don't think of myself.
Listen, the elite of this country, the people that really have the money, the power, the authority, they got there because they know how to usurp their power from other people. They know how to take your efforts and benefit from them. So I can't knock them for that's what you do. I mean, the court. I have nothing against the individual that is okay with living the 40 life. 40 hours a week, 40 years, retire for 40% of Social Security. If it works for you, more power to you. It ain't for me. In Barbara College, I used to tell my students all the time, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me because it's like, it's crazy, you talking about you make more money in the shop. Why you do this here? Why do you work here? They, nah, man, you tripping, you lying. They didn't believe me. I said, hey man, there's bread in the barber shop, man. You can do your 7 a week on slow week. Man, what y'all pay you like that? Get you nice and go make you something for yourself. But that same 800, 1,000, 1,200 a week is what got my little brothers blind to this whole industry that's going on right here. Because remember, I was in for 10 years too. Bro, I come from nothing. I'm doing a stack a week. I'm doing 12 a week. I come from nothing. And I got 12 a week in my pocket, man, to go do me. I ain't got to ask you for nothing. I'm good. Man, it's easy to get locked behind that chair. Oh, bro, y'all can have all this. I don't do all that better. They don't do nothing for me. The first student I called, that was her response to me. And I love this girl. But now she say she want the education ticket to fuck about. I respect you for that. I told you the education is what you need.
Would you go see Beyonce?
Hey, look, the cat that cut
As long
next
as
to
you
me.
doing the education part, I can't knock it.
You can't knock.
There you go. So I respect that. I respect that.
I know boys right now.
But here's what the whole ambiance of that arena do for you, in my opinion. It opens your mind.
Exactly.
It opens your mind to everything that's going. See, you're not gonna reach your full potential until you unlock your mind. We're slaves in our own mind. You're not gonna go as far as you can go as long as you're trapped in your own mind. And complacency sets in. and we're okay with where we are. I've been there. I know the feeling. I did it a little while in education. Don't get me wrong. Now, they made me touch my ankle, but they compensated me good for it over there. I got a shot. I took good care of it. I can't, I mean, I'm top 5 for as, I'm pretty sure, salary as far as instructors go in the state of Texas. I mean, she gave me a nice piece to, I ain't have to worry, you know, but it just, I need more, you know.
No ceiling.
Yeah, no ceiling. No ceiling. And it became more and more obvious once I gained experience, because I took the cut for the experience. But here's my mindset. If I can grow in this environment, I'm cool. But you know, it got to the point where it was redundant for me.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense for me to be in this setting anymore.
Yeah.
I still offer what I offer to this industry. But in this setting, I'll never reach the world. I'm trying to soar. I'm trying to reach the world. I'm trying to get out here and do what I do at its highest level. I'm not trying to be stuck in neutral. I'm trying to fly. You know, so I educate with that passion because that's the passion that I have for this industry. And I believe, I know I'm a product of this industry. There's nothing that I'm qualified to do. I have a GED. I dropped out of high school in the 9th grade. I got my GED in prison. The state of Texas gave me a number, prisoner number 723940. In 1990, whatever. That if I went to prison today, I'd still have that number. I'm proud to say I don't represent that number anymore. The same state that gave me that number, that same state issued me another number, 230153, which is my border license number. That same state that issued me that number brings me to Austin twice a year, put me in the ambassador level of the embassy suite, and lock me in a room to get my input on this industry. As a subject matter expert on barbering here in the state of Texas, I can't tell you what I do in that room. I can tell you that I'm proud of what I do in that room. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm thankful each time that they call on me. Thank you, Ray Pizarro. Thank you, Lynn Thomas. Thank you, Gina Hoffman. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Marinella, for the opportunity to get in that environment and learn and grow. And I've been doing it for 5 years now. And I've learned so much and I've grown so much from it. It's made me a better person in my industry. It made me a better educator. See? And I'm still working. This industry can do that for you. Do you believe that it can do that for you? Are you willing to sacrifice to get there? This is 20 years worth of work. I haven't been sitting down on the sideline either. You see, so it's not going to be easy. People coming to the barber, it's a lot of cats. I want y'all to think about this. How many boys you know that can cut hair? I'm talking about this boy got hand. He's nice, but he's a flop as a barber. He cannot be successful. He shop hopping from one shop to the next. The license expired. He got
that's about. To me, that's about 45% of the industry in Houston right now.
Why is that the case?
Don't take that crap serious.
They don't really believe.
I mean, because I tell you
what be their excuse? That see, they allow those distractions. I'm sorry to cut you off, but they allow those distractions and excuses to take precedence to guide their decisions. Now, you went to school a year to become a barber, but you working at Walmart. Oh man, I got my kids. I go build a clientele to feed your kids.
And then a lot of them, they can't be patient at the shop. Now y'all call them. What part of the game call you when your customers come?
Man, I got a boy that's he ain't called me. I ain't got it. Say man, I'm cool man. I see it all.
I got a boy.
I see it all out there.
He say Kendrick Perkins. This boy, he from Mobile Cook, one of the coldest in the city. He got a solid clientele, but it's just on some of the who's who that he cut.
Okay.
He cut Rashad hair. He say Kendrick Perkins' wife found him.
Okay.
He said, so they called him and say, man, look, I need to get a haircut. I really don't like coming. Can you come to my house? Okay. And like, man, I'm already got an appointment.
Yeah, you got to pay for that.
I already got an
We
appointment.
get it. How bad you want it?
He said,
yeah, I'm not gonna break my promise.
He said, but the old boy, he said, well, we'll just wait till tomorrow. He said, we'll just come to you tomorrow. We thought we could get you because I guess they were going to a circus or something like that. He said, if you come to my house, it's gonna be worth your while. Both telling me the story Monday. He said, man, I got over there. He said, he said, I hit Perkins up. I hit the son up. Hit the uncle up. The brother-in-law up. So before I go in and say, shit, I don't know. I cut damn near 8 heads. So they gave him $100 for every head he cut. $100 for every head he cut.
But you know why he did that? I can guarantee you the barber represented himself in the capacity that deserved it. Because if he didn't have that,
I'm going to bring more than one day. Mo say, yeah, he said, I get money when you say shit. I done already made my grip. Like, oh, yeah.
800.
Yeah.
Right? You know, those opportunities out there in this industry. You just have to work and build that client list. You got other people. Oh man. Oh, you the other one roof. Boy, it's gonna be magical this year.
Yeah.
September 11th. September 11th. Well, the night before, I told you who called me today. We cooking up something big. We cooking up something big, man. Keep your eyes open for your boy, man. I'm collabing with that boy Ed Jackson, man. You the other one roof. I can't wait, man. I'm telling you, I don't care about the struggle, man. Do you see what's happening? I see what open eyes was happening for me in this industry. It's only, you know, I give God the glory, man. I just believe, and here I am. You know, and it's amazing what's happening for me and the individual. Like, bro, I'm working with Curtis Smith right now. Like, I'm working with Glenn Jackson. Come on, man. This Glenn, 30 years plus. Oh, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. You know, it's a rough time for me, bro. I lost my emotionally. I think I'm staying busy so I can ignore my emotions. You know, I think I'm staying busy to ignore my emotions, man. Cause like, man, my dad was my dude, man. Like, this was my dude. We could talk about anything. And this was a lifelong relationship that built, that grew over time for him and I as men. You know, it's one thing to be a kid to your parent, and it's crazy, but relationships with mom and dad are just different relationships. Mom's not a man. Mom is not a man, and they don't understand a man's relationship with another man. And a man's relationship with his son is a different relationship than a man's relationship with his mom. And my relationship with my dad.
And the kid relationship with your daddy versus their son relationship with your pops is different, man. People don't understand. It's all the way different. You know what I'm saying?
I think it really takes for you to become a man, for you to see the man that your dad really is.
Yeah.
And when that happens, that's when your relationship really began to grow and blossom into what it should be for you and your dad as me.
And I guess with me, what trip me out sometimes, because I catch him a lot of time. And my old man come back and now he using phrases that I done used, the ideas that I done used, it's like shit, you know what I'm saying? It kind of, on with him, it's kind of show off, look what I raised, and I'm gonna take this from you because I can't take what you said because I put you, you know what I'm saying? I said, look at my dad, I be shaking my head, I be like, nigga, you know you didn't come up with that. You know that wasn't your idea, but we good though. We good. We good. We ain't tripping out with it.
I mean, you gotta know how to handle them.
Oh yeah. Man, because he went with us to San Antonio. My old man, he got to the point where it just he quarterbacked and let me, well, he head coached and let us do our thing. But just this weekend,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sitting there looking at the entertainment list, man. We got a group, we got a duo coming, man. I haven't listened to them at all. I want to check them out together.
go ahead.
This is the Real Icons. The Real Icons. The Real Icons. Let's look at the bio. College educated dynamic duo has been making music since 2014 after they met at the cycle competition in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They started collaborating with the intention of keeping their relationship strictly business, but their undeniable chemistry eventually ended up blossoming into okay. Jay Lacidi, that's New Orleans, Louisiana. Loves feminine yet gritty approach, but she graces the mic. Her lyrics are relatable. Slugger Frank. Let's say Scotlandville, Louisiana. I did listen to this. I listened to this. Got better covered. Not the real icon. I got Louisiana. I give y'all one more man and we just about through, but we gotta see about a name of Chad. And see about a name of Chad. Chad Jones, Houston, Texas. Have listened to this. All right.
That's me.
Yeah, 62. What you trying to do? Somebody say you the child?
For the Charlie. You gotta be bold for the Charlie, man. You got another Charlie.
Yeah, you can solve it up a tweet to you. Okay.
Okay.
I like this one. Beauty stole my heart. Yeah. Beauty stole my heart. Chad Jones, Houston, Texas. All right. Chad Jones Therapy. See the good name of the project. Chad Jones Therapy. He will be in the house for his house, man.
Look, oh, they got a nice little lineup, man.
Hey,
You winning all the way around.
hey, you know what, man? I just got an email from the National Company for the orders. I need to get a timeline to him. So, yeah, it's their business. I want my talking about that. Anyway, wow, man, I'm just excited, bro. I really am. I'm excited about what's happening in my industry. I'm excited about being a part of what's happening in my industry. And I want you to be excited about your part in the industry, man. It's out here. Hey, True, what bug shop at, man?
Over up on 45 and right across from Golf Game.
Okay. Now,
He like one of the office buildings like this.
we got a clientele. What you get, I tell them boys all the time, you get your good follower.
He was supposed to come to the show. That boy be busy, man.
Okay. I figure he about. I know he like
Jump up, bug about.
I just figured he
Yeah,
automatically, you know, it's the biggest battle going down in the city.
Bug about. I don't see why he wouldn't.
He was in the last one.
Bug ain't over there.
He swept the battle at the Image Expo.
Yeah, he gonna duck no rigs. He's not gonna duck no rigs at all.
So I bugged these 2 miles. Everybody else was doing one. I was showing out, huh? You know he's fly, he's gonna show up.
Bug's gonna come finish another guy one time, right?
Come on.
Bug's still like that, man.
I like his style though.
Yeah.
He flamboyant, you know,
Got the
confident.
Got the big old
Yeah,
jewelry.
yeah, you know, hey, you know, I love to see a cat who has their own identity. You know, see, I commend that in the individual.
And see, I guess I can say that with Bug. I seen Bug when he competed in his first battle, and I watched his growth. You know, I watched his growth. You know, I watched
the battle open your eyes up. It do. You know, just the atmosphere, the environment, being around different
That's
people,
why I got
seeing the different,
the department game.
you know,
In the back.
you see some stuff, man. You see, I mean,
Could have had that barbershop.
say,
Yeah,
man,
anybody could have
say,
barber-
it was a boy. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. I love to see this boy. I need to get with Erica and see the boy who won. He swept Beauty Under One Roof last year. I want to say came from Dallas. The boy got the Michael Kors chair. I want to say, man, that boy was nice.
Spud Webb got a brother named
That boy was nice, man.
David Webb, how? Spud Webb, baby brother.
Okay.
He was out of Dallas.
Okay.
Look him up, David Webb on Facebook. Cold blood.
Okay. Yeah, I like to see them boys get in there and get out, man.
I was cat down here. He was like some old head Sparky. I ain't seen Sparky in some years, but Sparky was doing that design blades with a wall clipping.
Say, man, let me tell you something. Your cousin, one of the coldest. Bird, one of the coldest students I ever had, man. I'm talking about from the time this boy walked in the door, walked on polished talent, man. I was watching him draw design like it was like writing feather on the paper. And this was when he wasn't even serious about being I can only imagine where he's taking this.
Very stupid,
This was 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, he was one of my first to come through when I got into education. So, you know, I can only imagine where he is today. I'm thankful that the young brother woke up.
I'm his own cousin that can't get this shit.
I'm thankful my little brother woke up.
Oh yeah,
because he was young. I got him young. You know, a young brother with this kind of talent and potential. I wasn't sure if I was gonna lose him, and for a minute I did lose.
And you got a bird story deep, man. Bird daddy.
He shared it with me. I know he talked to me. I actually know I got it. He talked to me. I'm there. We locked in. That's my little bro. But I really lost him for a minute when he was in school. I don't know what happened, but he saw it. He saw it, and when he came back to me, he was ready, and he ain't never looked back. So, you know, I'm proud of those stories, cats like that. You know,
I want my boy coming through see. What that one kid you had that one Dilla kid?
You know, he with the South movement, man.
So that's more important to him now.
That's what he is.
He got another kid now. Before that kid got murdered, I would have loved to see the potential that boy had, man.
Which one?
One that was coming from Texas City every day.
Oh man, Nate, Nate, man, I love that kid. Now I'm gonna tell you something about Nate, man. I used to tell him all the time, man. I love the way that dude carried himself, man.
Yeah.
That dude was a righteous dude, man. He was one straight up cat, man. He was the best cat I done cut into. Man, but you know.
But I would love to see what Nate was involved with.
He was more. Marvin was really.
Marvin was where I think that he felt.
He was one of the cats that had it. He was one of the cats that could cut. Yeah. Like Nafta, he just had it. Yeah. He didn't, you know, and I'm just being honest. I ain't be fat. I love Nate. Know that. I love that boy, man. That was like him and Bryant, his boy. I used to tell the cats all the time, say, man, I really appreciate you two brothers, man. I like how y'all carry yourselves, man. That's two brothers that came into my program and did well in my program and knew how to conduct themselves as men. You see, but Nate was more street than Marvin. That's just what it was. And you know, like there's a lot of cats.
I just wish they would stop. I wish he would have chased his barber career. Maybe like 2 years. He would have started going at the barber about 2 years ahead of time. Like
you know, it's cats that hustle, and it's cats that's out there getting.
Yeah.
They getting. He was getting. He wasn't just hustling. He was getting it. It's a difference, you know. And I just really that broke my heart, man, because Nate wasn't no bad dude.
Oh, no,
like he was genuinely a good dude, man. And you know, I know that, but you know the snakes I came across in that school.
Oh, yeah,
man. And if it was a snake, I'd tell him to his face. And won't care how you feel about it, don't care if you're dead or not. I'm gonna call it like it was. Now my condolences, but if you was a live snake, that's what you was.
Yeah.
Nate was a good man.
Yeah.
I love that little brother. And I hated that happened. My heart, I shed tears for that little brother, man.
I knew Nate Edmonds made my personally.
Yeah.
But when
Good man.
I know real good. But I knew her more than I knew him.
Yeah.
That shit was tragic.
Man,
But I would love to see the ball that you go to Buchanan, man, for real.
you know, he was one of the raw talent
They
ballers.
go to the big ball, what you think about them? Big ball, what you think about them?
He one of the raw talent ballers, man.
Give him all of them.
He just played with ease.
Yeah.
He played with ease, man. He had the game. He had it.
That boy was very crucial, man.
Yeah, he was nice, you know, and that be one of them cases where me as the educator sit back looking at this dude like, man, if this dude took this serious, man, just imagine what his boy be with this. You know, like this dude can fly high with this. Same with Bird.
Yeah.
Same with all them cats like that. You know, when I see them cats coming there with that kind of potential, it's like, man, you got it, man. You got it, little bro, man. Just the mindset of what society do to our youngsters, man, and knock them out. It kill us.
But some of these boys got to eat right now, man. And some of these boys is eating the ball, man. I got one little kid, Curly. Curly got to the point, Curly say, big boy, I ain't tripping. But I ain't sending my customers down here for nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. Why send your customers to the ministry?
He had started making his own concoction for beans. Okay. So he say, I give him enough. He said, I sell him enough just for them to come when the next time they come back. I said, so most of the time when he say, well, most of my customers leave right here. My cut to follow. I'm gonna give you your bomb and your serve for your bid. Another 26 to 60. I've seen that boy grow. I've seen this grow. Yeah. I seen this kid in a matter of 4 years going from walking to getting him that that Fleetwood Wonderlands to now he in that coupe, that two-door coupe, that ATS in a matter of 4 years, just on some material shit. That don't even go on his clientele. He's the barber of the energy corridor. The energy corridor, he goes to the energy corridor. They come in and cut over the way he is. You know?
Oh man, I can't leave without telling you guys about what I got going on, man.
And give everybody a spiel, man. Got four.
Back to school, August 21st. Back to school. Community Fun Day, Midtown Barbershop, free haircuts, free school uniforms, free school supplies. You can donate school supplies. August 6th, you can catch me at the Breakfast Club. Every month on the first Saturday, Breakfast Club do Kids First Saturday, where they bring out moonwalks and it's a community day for the kids to have fun at the Breakfast Club. On August 6th at the Breakfast Club, I have a representative there where you can drop off your school supply donations, your uniform donations at the Breakfast Club. They are official sponsor of this event. You can also drop off donations at Midtown Barbershop, 4830 Alameda. I'm just looking forward, man, to doing something, giving back. I say it all the time. What can you do? You know that these problems exist. What are you doing to help your community? I believe what my co-hosts say all the time in tilling the soil and taking care of our youngsters. And there's some kids out there that may not have, you know, their parents can't afford the supplies and uniforms for them to be new and fresh like the rest of the kids on the first day of school. So you know what? That uniform and that fresh cut, man, they look good, they feel good.
That first day they'll probably get it. That first day makes their whole year right.
There you go. Let's start the year right.
That was that first day.
I'm gonna do what I can do. I'm gonna do what I can do, man, to contribute and to sow a seed in my community, man, to try to do something positive, man, and help my young brothers on their way. All right. We hope you enjoy.
Lake Charles blast one
more time, man. This weekend, Lake Charles, Louisiana, Lake Charles Civic Center, Choose Multicultural Half Fast, 16th annual. Yours truly, Success the Educator, on the main stage, 12:30 Sunday. Straight razor execution, man. I can't wait. I'm so excited about this, man. This is gonna be my debut presentation on this platform, and I'm just looking forward to it, man. I'm excited about getting out there and just sharing this knowledge. I'm giving you what I know about this industry that's going to help you learn, grow, and be better for it. That's what it's all about. That's what I'm about in this industry, learning, growing, and being a better professional, evolving yourself to the next level where you're trying to go in your career. Your success is my success. Your success is my success. The more you learn, the more you earn. Get out there, educate yourself, make yourself better in this industry, make yourself more valuable in this industry. All right? Always, always, always be professional. Always be courteous. Always make sure your clients understand that you appreciate them as a client and that you're giving your best effort to give them the best service that they can receive. Because remember, we all could have. Why does your client come to you? All right? Until next week, man. This is your Successful Educator signing out. Shout out to my man, Sir Glenn. Shout out to my man, too. Shout out, Miss Linda. How you doing out there with Shades? I'm Miss McPlug, DB.
And don't get mad. We read like my phone. We read like my phone name. Shout out to AB Learning. Catch you next week.
We're gonna catch it, man.
AB Learning.
AB Learning.
For sure.
Till next week, y'all. Peace.
Hey.